Hey guys, for today's game, we are on the PBE, as you can tell by the alcoves. Looks like we're against a Fizz top lane. I almost thought it was going to be against a Macaulay again. But we are going to be testing out what I think might be a really... Oh, wow. Wait, Fizz started W? Doesn't he just die? Wait, what happened to my auto? You guys see that? It was like... It was like a whiplashed him, man. Oh shit. Right into another 2 crits. This guy's hurting. Alright, so the reason why we're back on the PB, we're testing something out. You guys probably just saw my my new best build video for season 10. If you haven't watched that video, I suggest you go ahead and watch it. I go over like all the potential builds for season 10, but there is a build that I haven't really gone over as much, which could be really strong, especially if you do not like Tiamat. So I'm gonna go double Dorans here just because Fizz actually has really strong dueling potential once he does hit 3. And he didn't use flash and use double sun, so I'm just doing this for a little bit of extra early game pressure, a little bit more HP and lifesteal. But the build I'm talking about is they obviously buffed the Cloak of Agility, right? So instead of 20% crit chance, it's 25% crit chance. Well, guess what we can do? So you know that really OP item, Sanguine Blade? So if you tap in Sanguine, it gives like up to 120% attack speed, lethality, lifesteal, and attack damage just all in one. Yeah, the item. Well, if we just sit on the double Cloak of Agility, so just spend 1600 by double cloak and then go straight into Sanguine Blade, that could be just such a ridiculous spike in terms of like your 1v1 potential that I don't think anyone would be able to 1v1 me. So there is the issue with the gold cost of Cloak of Agility, so it might not be an every game kind of thing, maybe just kind of situational depending on your gold count. But if you have 800 or 1600 gold on your backs and you just buy double cloak, or just like one cloak building into double cloak, it could be an insanely strong spike. So this Fizz backed before he pushed the wave all the way in, so what we did is we kind of like froze the wave where it was, and we've been denying him a bunch of minions. And when Fizz comes back, it's still gonna be in our side of the lane, and this is what I like to call the optimal trading position. Anywhere from like here, like in a circle, like close to my turret, and on my side of the wave. Optimal training position for Trinman, just because I have the entire length of the lane to run him down. He's gonna go for that cannon, right? Yeah. You dead.
An enemy has been slain.
Wait, maybe not. Oh, he's got boots.
An enemy has been slain.
So he double eat away. Plus he has boots, so he has more move speed. So even though I hit the W slow, I wasn't able to secure the kill. Or trade at all. Also, I didn't spin there. Like, I could have spun and then did a little bit of damage to Fizz, but I didn't want to mess up my lane position. Because right now, Fizz, like, really has to overextend for these minions and put himself in harm's way. So, I'm just keeping the lane in this spot. And honestly, we can slow push into a reset when we have enough gold for like the double cloak. That way we can try it out. I think I just ran ahead of him here. Yeah, he flashed. Okay, now let's just shove in and dive him. So we should hit level 6 as we crash it in, just because this is a full cannon wave. Okay. Wait, he lived? Wait, oh, he used his potion and he used a biscuit. Okay. I mean, either way, you know, let me just get some plates. Don't mind if I do. Is he gonna Q me and E?
If you've got a problem with me,
hey, what's up, Senna Jungle? Because this is PB and you guys kind of troll around here. I'm just gonna, you know, I'll just deny that full wave from Fizz. Don't mind if I do. Also gonna drag this wave so I create a freeze. So check out what's happening to this wave. So basically, my whole wave crashed all the way in, right? And I pulled their wave back, so now it's going to be a double wave stacked back into my minion wave, which I call the Dirty Freeze. I call it the Dirty Freeze just because proxying behind someone's turret and farming is called dirty farming. Well, that's a dirty freeze. That's something I coined, you know. I mean, nothing special. I mean, I just invented a term for League of Legends, but yeah, so, I mean, look at the spot Fizz is in again. So he basically just lost all those minions. He's level 4 still. And I have all these minions to get. Plus, since I have such a level, like, it's such a big level discrepancy, I can just all-in him. Yeah, you got no, flash there, buddy. I can just all-in you, keep the freeze, easy peasy. Oh, damn, that cloak crit chance? I felt the crits, man. So dirty? Absolutely. I mean, you can just really punish, like, if you get a lead on Trinmer against something that's really not like a suitable top laner like Fizz. I mean, Fizz used to be top laner when he was really busted, right? But like right now, he's a little bit weak. Play against a weak top laner, you can abuse him to the maximum extent. So sometimes, like, when I teach you guys, I'm teaching like how to go even or maybe how to take like an advantageous trade. Well, right now, I'm going to show you how to purely dominate your opponent. You know, holding a freeze, setting up slow pushes for dives, you know, all that good stuff. So right now, Fizz doesn't have any CDR, and Fizz's E has a long cooldown early. So what I'm going to look to do is I'm going to look to burn his E cooldown, shove it in, and dive before his E is back up, or shove so I can get a huge trade and dive him. Either way. Right now, we got enough for our second cloak, and then we can start building into our Sanguine Blade. So that's going to be our huge power spike. Obviously, we're massively ahead, but we have to make sure that we can actually carry the game on top of that, right? Because if we're 2-0, we've denied this Fizz, basically made him useless, right? Sometimes, like, their bot lane could be just, like, 5-0 and just, like, dominating your bot lane or something. And in that case, like, you definitely want to push and pressure. Like, get out of that laning phase and try to, like, put your pressure around the rest of the map, too, not just on your lane. So right here, I'm setting up a slow push where I'm going to stack up to 3 minion waves. And, oh, Fizz just showed mid. So with these 3 minion waves, you can either use them to, like, just do, take turret or do turret damage, like, right in front of Fizz's face. If Fizz attacks me, he's going to take the aggro of all these minions, which, honestly, if you're in Platinum or below, a lot of players just do that. So watch. I'll just sit here and attack him in front of his face. Look how much damage he's about to take from all these minions. Don't even have to ulti. Also, Nimbus Cloak Season 10 activates off my summoner spell usage, not my ulti, so I actually got move speed to walk out of turret range there. So, just go and shove, get more plates. I didn't use my ulti, right? I could have him again. Triumph, Nimbus Cloak, activation. So, I use my flash there to activate some Nimbus Cloak, helping me get out of the situation. Triumph plus max range, like full Bloodlust Q, or full Fury Q, will save you from that last turret shot. Completely calculated. Now, let's go ahead and grab our second cloak, which with level 16 will actually max this out on crit chance, so we can have 100% crit chance just with the double cloak, and we're gonna go straight into Sanguine Blade. Sold one of my Doran's Blades just with Vamp Scepter, just because it's a little bit better. And because I shoved the wave all the way in, the wave is pushing back towards me again. Fizz has no counterplay. Yeah, Fizz has a family. Well, he's not going to be able to feed him. Not with 27 CS. His family's going to starve. Feels bad. Can I get an F in chat for Fizz's family? He's still level 5, guys. He's got a stopwatch now, so I have to worry about that. He's at level 6. So we don't have ulti yet, so there's no rush as far as like rushing it in. Yo, Big Will Russ. Hey, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. I had to scroll up and chat for that one. I missed a CS for it. I'm gonna say warp. Let's go ahead and start the slow shove. So stacking up minion waves just so you have a big minion wave to work with for dives and like waiting for your ulti, it's really important. So like this slow push, like Fizz can't walk up and trade with us, one, because we have massive advantage, and two, because we have minion advantage. It's also on our side of the way, so if he even walks up close, we can run him down, blink through the lane.
Killing spree.
Damn, our team's wrecking.
An enemy has been
Yeah,
slain.
sometimes, like, especially in PB, you get, like, massive skill difference. I'm showing you how to, like, take advantage of, like, so, say you're in gold, right? You know, probably, you're going to be playing against players of your skill the majority of the time. However, maybe playing against an autofill, you can take advantage of them. Okay, I did a little bit of damage. I can't overcommit just because he has his E, plus he has stopwatch. So, gotta pay attention to stopwatch. He did. Just gonna stopwatch. Ah, okay. He actually walked in range. Like, my spin wasn't gonna connect, but then he walked forward. Unlucky. Hey, what's up, Betchy? Yo, Cody Alex, thanks for your prime, man. I appreciate it. I don't know why it didn't show up on screen. Or maybe it did, I didn't notice. And this crit chance is actually nuts from these two cloaks. Alright, so let's go ahead and buy Sanguine Blade. By the way, so check our attack speed, 1.01, right? Well, look how much attack speed we're going to get for 1,000 gold. So right now we have 25 attack damage, or sorry, 40 attack damage, and 10% lifesteal. We're about to get 10 extra attack damage, 5% extra lifesteal, and
Turret plating will fall soon.
0.50 attack speed. Like, what? Are you serious, right? I mean, this is kind of crazy, but yeah, that's just how it be sometimes. Honestly, let's just do this. We'll build into Essence Reaver so we can get CDR. So we can build one of our cloaks into Essence Reaver, get some CDR. That way it can help us run down our opponents. It's just like basically just a head start on the crit. That way we can go straight into Sanguine Blade, just deal damage. Actually, wait, 1.83. Oh, it's because I bought Zerkers. So yeah, it's basically, I mean, Sanguine Blade's giving us 87% attack speed. Like, on top of all those other stats for 1,000. Oh man, it's so good. Plus, Sanguine Blade, when you complete it, it gives an extra 8 lethality when you're not around somebody. So there is a caveat that you have to be 1v1. But, I mean, isn't that what Tryndamere wants anyways? This item is a Tryndamere item. If this item is released as... Ooh, it's not Fizz. Oh, thanks for the leash. Wait, he doesn't have any mana. You ain't got no mana! Alright. Got 5 seconds to my W. Actually, you might. It's 05 Fizz. Probably not worth any gold. I don't want to run into a gunbladed collie. It doesn't sound fun. Plus, if I get in a 2v1 situation, my Sanguine Blade loses a lot of its value, right? I love that I get the lifesteal on top of all this damage. Man, it's so crazy how that, like, I'm so far ahead, right? This Akali is, like, almost matching me even, though. Damn. This Fizz is not having a good day, is he? Rip Fizz. Rip his family. So this item by itself basically forces the 1v2. Even if you're like even in the game and not massively ahead, you get Sanguine Blade and it forces them to 1v2. Just to make the item kind of useless, right? Alright, anytime you have a chance to kill in the call, you slash her. Oh, wait, I wasn't paying attention. Oh man, I just 2-auto'd him. This even react with his E. I don't want to run into Jin plus Karma. Doesn't sound fun. Like, they can catch me out pretty easily. Wait, so I had 2.49 attack speed at 16 minutes because of lethal, right? Oh my gosh. That's so insane. Like, plus I have lifesteal, so I, like, if you guys didn't see the runes, like, I have alacrity, right? Like, just the fact that it gives lifesteal too, and I can get super early, and it's actually really worth. So nice. Okay, so other Cloak of Agility is probably just going to build into Infinity Edge. We'll just save up for that. And if you guys saw the best build for Trinmere Season 10, I mean, you already know, like, Infinity Edge is part of that build. Make sure you watch that video if you want, like, all the details on why I think it's going to be best build. But I think this could be, like, a kind of cheesy start. Like, if you do get a lead, just hanging on to his 2 cloaks, because it's, I mean, it's just really effective, to be honest. Especially for Trinmere being able to reset his spins. The mountains rise. By the way, I was trying to wait to see if the eye would respawn. If you leave the eye at around 2200, 2500 HP, and you just sit, you can let the eye respawn sometimes. I guess it doesn't matter because how much damage it deal. So if you guys don't know, Season 10, Third Dragon will change the terrain of the map. Mountain will add a bunch of walls and stuff, like, everywhere. So, like, you see, like, their pathways and, like, boulders and stuff. So basically, Poppy's wet dream. If you guys don't know what wet dream is, have an awkward conversation with your parents about it. I'm sure that'd be a wonderful conversation for you guys to have. Let's see.
Team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Oh shit. My Sanguine Blade isn't activating right now. So, like, my attack speed went down, but... Oh, she burning. Alright, let's put down the Rift. Damn. Oh yeah, and you don't have to channel Rift in Season 10, too. Like, you channel it for, like, 0.1 seconds, and then it channels on its own. Oh shit, I've been caught out. Ascena knows. Run away, hide. Let's see if we can do a 20-minute solo Baron. I need enough money for my Infinity Edge. Perfect. Okay. So let's go back. We'll build Fury on the way to Baron. We're going to solo Baron at 20 minutes. It's going to be easy. Honestly, with the Sanguine Blade, like, I mean, this will be actually really easy. As long as, like, 2 or more people don't show up. Because if I'm by myself, I'm like 2.02 attack speed. This is so gross. Man. This item, Sanguine Blade, man, that's really addicting. Not gonna lie. I got the pink ward. Oh yeah, I don't even take damage. Oh, that lifesteal. Thank you, Sanguine Blade, for giving me every stat I would ever need ever. "20-minute solo Baron build." You know, pretty easy. You just need, what, 4 items? With, like, the Berserkers. Honestly, I could probably do it with less. Like, I wonder what the minimum threshold is for items. Maybe just the cloak and a BF sword rather than the full Infinity Edge. Like, because I don't even have to ult or Q or anything. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. There's gonna be a massacre. Hi, Fizz. Come here. Come here. Okay, okay. Don't want to give me the kills. I see how it is. Alright, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this build and this setup in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.